Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick.
It's been a long off season, and we're ready to get back to some basketball. How about you? This is the NBA preseason special, and it begins right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at the Lakers beginning the exhibition season here today. Gives the fans, the coaches, and the players a chance to see some of the potential for the upcoming season.
Yeah, and for a coach, this is what you've waited for, a chance to see how your players work together and execute. I know the coaches will be very interested in how this preseason game plays out.
Z-Web this evening, all the makings of a up-tempo affair. A lot of speed on the floor. They love to play, both these teams, at a very high pace.
They're trying to get good looks early in the clock, and I'll tell you why. Against a better defensive team, why slow the ball up and wait for them to get set? Against better defensive teams, you must speed up the pace to get an open shot. In the NBA, an open shot from a player that's in his skill set is a great shot. It doesn't matter if it's 1 second left on the shot clock or with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So why not speed the pace up, see if you can get that early look. If not, bring it back out and then set up a play. But run, get it going, and see if you can get some easy looks early.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor.
One shot, gentlemen.
So for the Lakers right now, Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kuzma against Middleton. Pocket 6. Here's Bledsoe. Great D that time from LeBron.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Those are some impressive ups. Way to go, Vern.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really have the same effect.
Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And really,
Bledsoe outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. And the shot is good.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
Now here's Bledsoe, and he lays it straight in. Bledsoe's got 6. Here's Green. And here's James outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in LA feels the pressure to win. It's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide-open 3 like that.
Outside, Green. Here's Howard. Goes back up. And Green with the lay-in.
And look at that. That's
in the corner. Smith with it. Here's Antetokounmpo for Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really, this limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Chris, do you think hustle is a skill? And if you do, or want to even tackle that, who are some of the guys that you think hustle is as much as any players in the league?
not only is hustle a skill, but your motor and hustle is the most underrated skill in basketball, I believe. Think about Draymond Green's impact in Oakland.
Yes.
What he's done for that team. How about a Patrick Beverly, a Marcus Smart, a Kawhi Leonard? These guys definitely can change the pace of the game, especially in the playoffs where every possession matters and the fans are hung on every movement that you do. The fans are waiting and anticipating every play, and all they want is someone to do something so they can get up and get excited. Well, nothing gets a crowd more excited than diving on the floor, saving a possession for your team, you getting a layup on the other end, and these are the guys I will bet first that will make a play like that happen.
Skill indeed. Good point. Now Howard. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. James with it. Right side Davis. And the shot goes in.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Lopez, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Rondo after the basket by Milwaukee. 1:05 left to play here in the first.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The high post shot buries the jump shot.
That's his mindset.
Hill finds Lopez. The 9-foot shot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
But the arms of Lopez going forever, which is why he's able to create for himself.
Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double and beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team business and make them regret, at least for the 24 hours until the next game, they let you go.
I love that thought process. That's fun.
Yeah, the chemistry.
Caldwell Pope, left side. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
At the top of the key, Lopez. Back to Ilyasova. And Davis sends it back. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Lakers leading by 3. And it's Davis with the jam.
And And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace.
Paint, they continue to pound the backboard.
Here's Ilyasova. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. McGee with the block. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by LeBron.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Hits the three-point bomb. Bledsoe's got 9 points.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Here is Cook, guarded by Bledsoe, and Green launches it from deep, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. Guarded by Bledsoe. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith with a wide-open look. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
Cook kicks to Green. Here is Cook, guarded by Bledsoe. To halt the run, and he nails the jumper. Cook's work from the field, and the wide-open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. And guys, veteran Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade, now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Los Angeles.
Whoa.
A minute 20 left now here in the second. Count that one. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Bledsoe passes to Wilson. Smith left side. There's the pass to Lopez. Shoots over McGee. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Looking to make an impact from there. Lopez knows it's his job to capitalize from this area.
Here is Cook, guarded by Bledsoe, and McGee kicks to Douglas. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
No problems knocking that one down. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's LeBron over Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. J.R. Smith picks one up.
When James gets you in the air, I mean, you're toast. He's superb at going right into the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First one falls for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee, and then for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee, and ABC subbed in for Danny Green. And both free throws good for LeBron. Second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Goodness. Wow. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Did you see the quick feet of Aminu? I mean, he himself is getting out on the break and finding ways to score.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run.
7 seconds left here in the second. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Seems weird, doesn't it, to call Howard an old-school type player? Because, see, Webb, I remember when he was considered new school.
Oh, yeah, I do too. That's when I played him. Yeah, explosiveness at his size back then felt new. He was your classic back-to-the-basket, rim-protecting center. And once you feed him the ball, it was rarely coming back.
Rondo against Bledsoe. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Hard to do, but you've got to cut off every passing angle in that pick and roll. If you don't, Rondo's going to make you pay.
Puts it up from 12. Down it goes. Last one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter. Stolen by Middleton. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Need a little more space for himself.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Davis, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that. They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
The Bucks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. So both teams making some changes here. And that one falls for Middleton. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
And the Lakers call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy in rebounds per game.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. It's good.
And now you see them, and they both have that down to a T.
Now here's James. He's got 9. To the inside, and it's Howard finishing it off.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent. He always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Ilyasova. Back to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Something that James has really mastered. He has a tremendous feel for when to pass and the screen rolls.
Bledsoe against James. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. For Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
The Bucks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. It's been a few years now since rules were put into place to curb the hack-a-shack strategy. See, Webb, do you think the NBA made the right choice in discouraging that style, that tactic?
Kev, I'm torn on this one. I don't think so. I do think that the game would have gotten ugly, the pace would have gotten bad, but I think it would have been only a couple of years as players would have been embarrassed enough to improve their game. As I travel to different places, the one thing that's the difference between the United States and other places they can shoot free throws. Other places they just aren't at the park dunking or hanging on the rim. They're actually shooting shots and skill sets and dribbling. And I was at one time a terrible free throw shooter. The embarrassment of not making it, missing them late in the game, not being able to be there for your team the way you want to. Oh, trust me, it's no better motivation than that. Not giving me a handicap and a crutch saying, oh, don't do it. I don't like the fact that they've tried to place a curb on the hack-a-shack strategy. My thing is...
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And that one is hammered home.
You have to admire the creativity. I mean, Kuzma, when he gets a chance for a highlight reel, he'll make a poster.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Kuzma has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
An all-around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And nobody got
for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
They get a hand on it. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the paint, Green. The lead now in single digits. He's got 6.
You can't pass up a shot from such short range.
Kuzma against Antetokounmpo. Right side Hill, wide open, and he drops that one in.
And you can't lose track of Hill, a money shooter on the spot.
Right wing, here's Kuzma. Offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks lead by 10.
Again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Now Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, Coach highlighted, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And we're getting back to the action. It's the NBA preseason here on 2K Sports. So for the Lakers right now, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Green, and it's Cook in at the 1 spot. And here is Antetokounmpo after LeBron James hitting the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Add that basket to his impressive total. 4 on the clock. Back to Cook. Over Hill. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 7. Anthony Davis comes in for Green. ABC's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them, it's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring this one home. Guys, we'll see if they have what it takes to get it done. Back to you.
Thank you, David. So Anthony Davis nails both of them.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. Back to Bledsoe. Over Rondo. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Wow, he does.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo over Davis. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. 25 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lakers trail by 9. Now LeBron. Pass to Davis. Outside for Rondo. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul of the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the...
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
LeBron against Middleton. Davis, the pass to James. And again, it's the Lakers.
No one commands more.
Pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there.
Now here's Bledsoe, and the basket is good. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Kicks it out to James. No good on the triple.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo on the dunk by Lopez.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right position.
Timeout called the Lakers. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging them
on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Now here is Smith following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Kuzma. And 2 free throws.
Especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the inside. No good from Bledsoe.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Davis puts it in.
It's been a steady game for him, but he hasn't done enough to keep them from falling behind.
And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the 3 by the Lakers. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo against Kuzma. From the top of the key. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring ground right now. Antetokounmpo. Fade away. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight. LeBron against Bledsoe. Now here's James, and the pass to Kuzma. And here's Green outside. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
It's stolen by Smith. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle, here's Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out. Love how much Kuzma believes in himself. An absolutely fearless competitor in clutch situations.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Just showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 7. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, LeBron nails the triple.
James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Here are the Lakers.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
But even if they make it, you got to foul quick, or this is over. It's a wrap. Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Shooting one.
Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Wow, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Now a timeout. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
One shot, man.
On the free throw, no good. Oh, close game sees Milwaukee taking this. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
You know, we have such a great starting unit. I think our second unit gets overlooked a lot. You know, they come in, I honestly think they're better than a lot of the first units of the league.
Well, you all helped win the game tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, my life was hard, I had to get it. Yeah, bitches love to get in my business. Yeah, I'm about business. I buy all my business with interest.